I caught my sister secretly recording me at work to sabotage my promotion. But instead of confronting her, I smiled. Because what she didn't know was that recording me was a crime. And when I forwarded her little project to HR, let's just say, her career flatlined. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted, especially family, this story's going to hit hard. Hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in, because this revenge? It's not just satisfying. It's legal poetry. You know how people say blood is thicker than water? Yeah. I used to believe that too. Until my own sister, my blood, tried to destroy my life with a hidden phone and a twisted plan. Let's rewind. My name's Derek. 32, quiet guy. Steady career in IT. I work at a mid-sized software company, nothing flashy, but I was finally up for a leadership role I'd been chasing for years. Now here's where it gets twisted. My younger sister, Kayla, had started working at the same company through an internal referral. My referral. She was struggling financially after a bad breakup and needed a job. I put in a good word. Trained her myself. Biggest mistake of my life. At first, it was fine. She was friendly, even grateful. But the moment she saw that I was the front-runner for the team lead promotion, something in her changed. The compliments turned into passive-aggressive jabs. Must be nice to be the favorite. You're only getting noticed because you're a guy in tech. It stung. But I brushed it off. Sibling stuff, right? Wrong. One day, I overheard Kayla talking to someone on the phone. She didn't see me enter the break room, and I'll never forget what I heard. Don't worry, once I send this to HR, he's done. I just need one more clip. I froze. She was talking about me. I didn't know what clip she meant, until I noticed her phone propped against a stack of files at her desk, camera facing me. She was secretly recording me. And suddenly, everything made sense. Every time she'd accidentally spill coffee near my station, or ask me loaded questions about our manager in earshot of others. She wasn't being clumsy or chatty. She was setting traps. I'll be honest. My hand shook. Not from fear. From rage. How could my sister, someone I'd helped, try to sabotage me like this? But I didn't yell. I didn't confront her. Instead, I smiled. Because while Kayla was busy playing dirty, she forgot one very important thing. Recording someone at work without consent is illegal in our state. And guess what I do for a living? Cybersecurity. That night, I stayed late at the office. I ran a network scan and found multiple video files auto-uploading to her cloud account from her work device. Clips of me in the break room. Me at my desk. Even one where she'd edited audio to make it sound like I said something offensive. But the original file, untouched, was still on her phone. And lucky me? Our company had strict digital surveillance and privacy policies. She hadn't just broken trust. She'd violated company policy and state law. I copied everything. Kept the file directory intact. Then I crafted the most polite, lawyer-approved email of my life. Hi HR team. I recently became aware of a serious breach of employee privacy and would like to report this with supporting evidence. Please find attached. I attached the full list of recordings, metadata, timestamps, and most importantly, screenshots showing she had accessed these files from her work account on company equipment. Then I hit send. 2 days later, HR called her in. I wasn't supposed to know, but the office gossip mill was spinning at full speed. She came out of the meeting red-faced, trembling. Didn't even look at me. Hours later, her desk was empty. Her access badge? Deactivated. Her name? Wiped from the employee portal. But it doesn't stop there. Turns out HR had to file an official incident report because she had also uploaded those files to a personal Dropbox. Which meant corporate legal got involved. She didn't just get fired. She got blacklisted. And that promotion I was up for? I got it, unanimously. The moment I saw her walk out of the building with a cardboard box and HR escorting her, I felt something I hadn't felt in weeks. Relief. Validation. Justice. Not because I ruined her life, but because she tried to ruin mine, and I didn't stoop to her level. I stayed quiet. I stayed smart. I played her game, and beat her at it. With her own weapon. They say betrayal cuts deepest when it comes from family. They're right. But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that blood doesn't mean loyalty. And revenge? Sometimes, the sweetest kind is professional. If that story hit home, or gave you chills, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a comment and tell us. What would you have done if your own sibling tried to ruin your career? And don't forget to subscribe, because more stories like this are coming. And trust me, they only get wilder.